The importance of protecting your energy. Sure, I could talk about the importance of protecting your energy. Yeah, it's super important. You got to protect your energy. You got to keep the spiritual hygiene on 10 at all times, or it's you'll get poisoned. Well, I avoid bad energy by not talking to too many people. I mind my business. I don't know if it's a lesson for anyone else. One thing for me that was important though is like making the shit that I want to hear. Because a lot of times when like artists is coming up and maybe they think they want something, they're like maybe susceptible to try to like bend and fit into something that's going on. Um, and sometimes that could work. Most of the time it doesn't. But one of the best things I ever did was just make shit that I want to hear. The phrase "real, recognize real" will always hold true. So I don't know. I don't knock anyone. Like I kind of there's so many people who you kind of look at them and it's kind of like it's like watching a cartoon or something. But if they can get some spins and sell some records, fantastic. Who am I to judge? A turning point for me was maybe when I realized that there was more money in my bank account generated from music than the actual 9 to 5 that I was at. It was like balls to the wall was probably when I was working like a 9 to 5 and I had done like some shows and maybe sold like some physical copies of music and it's like a dead end 9 to 5 and I think there was like more money in my bank account and there wasn't a whole lot in the bank account as a whole, but there more of that money was from like music than from the 9 to 5 and that was like one moment where it was like, all right, fuck it. There's a lot of sacrifice that comes with being an artist and doing things on your own. But when you're this good, it's not so much. The sacrifices are, first and foremost, is it's time. There's definitely a lot of time that goes into it. At least for me, I put a lot of time into it, into my craft. The 10,000 hours you're supposed to, and then maybe another 100,000, if you will. And with that comes, time is like the most valuable currency. So you're gonna miss things. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna miss, birthday parties, bachelor parties, um, all types of things. So that's a sacrifice. And then I guess there's like depending on for me personally, it's like how much you want to share, and I share enough. I don't think I overshare, but there's that sacrifice where you kind of like expose some things that no one would ever know, right? Some personal shit. Um, money got to get sacrificed. Scared money don't make no money, you know. So you got to invest in yourself because if you don't, who else will? One of my pet peeves with the music business is this thing where you'll be in the studio with this party, and they'll be telling you how much they don't fuck with this other party, but then like in public or in the social forum, it's just like a bunch of sucking each other off back and forth. And I just wish people could stand on shit like if you don't fuck with someone, don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? And you don't got to come out and be like I don't fuck with him. But like, don't be like, oh yeah, shout to my man, his new album dropped. Like you just told me he was a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is whack. I hate that shit. Yeah, it's definitely like high school. I mean, maybe worse. To be honest, I feel like in high school, like it was fighting. You know, what I'm saying if someone didn't like someone, it wasn't there. Like, they're not gonna fake it in the fucking hallway. That's one of the worst things. Yeah. What else? Another pet peeve of mine is all you rappers who buy features and just try to make it look like that artist just worked with you. Like you got it like that. You don't. Like we all know you bought it. You don't have to say all the names of all the features you bought when you're on stage or whatever. Stop name dropping. It's not doing nothing for you. Stop hanging on to the feature like a life raft. Get it popping on your own. Is your verse, is your song, is your pen good enough? Because it doesn't feel like it is when you're buying a million features. This is CRIMEAPPLE, and you're now locked in with 24/7 HH. Does the HH stand for hip hop? Does it stand for something else? There's only one way to find out.